Hello, everybody. How are you doing? Welcome to the quiz. Hope you're well. How's your week been? Did you manage to get out in the sun today? I hope so. It's excuse me. It's a Wednesday, 8 o'clock, so it's quiz time. So get into the chat. Let me know whereabouts in the UK you're from. It's really great to see all of you, family, friends, and I hope that we are coming to the end of what has been quite a trying 6 weeks for everyone. Looks like Sunday might be a little bit of respite. I think they've probably done that because it's VE Day on Friday, isn't it? Which is going to be a bank holiday. Yeah, I think they're keeping us in lockdown so the whole world doesn't descend. Dave Brown says, tune is banging. Anyone where I can get the MP3? I'll pop up a link and let you know. That was on Facebook. I'll send that through. I got that from Epidemic Sounds. It's basically it's about the only free music that you're allowed to use on YouTube and Facebook. So yeah, you've got to pay a subscription, unfortunately, but it's about £9 a month if you want to use it. But yeah, let me know. I'll fire it over to you. If you send me an email, I'll let you know. It's thevirtualquiz@gmail.com. So we've got Angela Laycock from Lincolnshire. Let's have a look. Who else we got? Tina Louise, hello from Western Supermare. Hi guys. Danny O'Shea from Brentwood. Hi mate. Yeah, used to live near there. Johnny Mount Stevens, always sunny in Weston. Wendy Richards, Carrick Ferguson, Northern Ireland. Brilliant. Team Spaniel from Stockport. That's Lisa Mobley. Leslie Dawson says she's on her own tonight. Okay, great. I hope it's going to be all right. Groin lizards for the win. Do you use that in every pub quiz? I'm afraid my pub quiz team's always a bit predictable. Stephen Veer, 7 is our lucky number. We've got Andy and Jill from Enfield. Hi guys. Rich and Nat. Hello guys. Great to see you again from Bromsgrove. Been here every week. Thanks so much for your support, guys. Means a lot to me. Good luck, Angela and Gary. That's from Amy and Jade Todd. Annette and Dave from Warrington. Back for more punishment. Cool. Good luck, Haley and Chris from Amy J. Todd. A-Webs. Hello, mate. Alex and Kerry from Birmingham. Brilliant. Kevin, no, Sarah and Steve. We're going to win. bit of rivalry going on at the moment. So, Bev Page Swan. Hi, good evening from Surrey. My favourite place to go riding. The shirt. Unable to do that at the moment, but very soon, I hope. Lindsay and Craig from Suffolk. The Derry's already in Northampton. Frank Holiday. Beb's Mob from Stanwell Moor. Amazing. Keris and Angus from Winchester, even though the pubs are shut. Yeah, I know. Hopefully they're going to open, but I don't think anyone's going to run straight back, are they? Carol Shuck from Redditch. Hi, guys. The cars in Woodley are ready to go. Awesome. Caroline Hurst, ready in Bristol. Hey, Caroline. Hope you did struggle a bit last time. Hope this was a little bit easier for you, and hope you're well and your fingers are getting better at texting. Kevin, Julie from Waterlooville, down in Portsmouth. Shelley in Ramsgate. Shelley Thorne. Shelley and Anthony, sorry. We got Ben Jones, Facebook. Holbrook Drive, Cunnington Series, tied 1-1. Alison Ricky going down well. Yeah, so it's a 1-1 draw at the moment. Devon and Cornwall, massive buster. Hi, guys. Chris and Lynn in Wensleydale. John Mount Stevens says he's on my own as always tonight. Yeah, same as me. I'm afraid I'm in lockdown on my own as well at the moment. I'm certainly working my way through everything that Netflix has to offer. So thanks very much to Rich and Nat who recommended, or was it Designated Survivor? I'm nearly at the end of that, which is causing me a slight bit of anxiety, but we'll find something else, I'm sure, but it's been really, really good so far. So format for today, it's really, really straightforward. All you need is a pen and paper. If you could not put the answers in the chat, that'd be really appreciated, just because people are or aren't able to disable the chat and they want to sort of play along. If you put the answers up, it makes it really, really difficult. But if you are on a tablet on Facebook, if you just, sorry, I've got to think the other way, you just swipe right, that'll get rid of the chat messages. And if you're on YouTube, if you just maximize the window or press the gear icon, you can disable the chat for the period that you're playing. Cool. Well, so who else we got? We've got Jan and Jackie from Manchester. Hi, guys. Debbie Taylor from Salford. Debbie and Phil. Hello, guys. Vanessa Benton. Love your quizzes. Thanks very much. I love doing them. It's really, really good. It's taken me most of today to do this. So Tate's in the house. Whoop, whoop, call the police. I love that one. It's a great song, isn't it? Susie Bradley, Susie from Westgate-on-Sea. We've got Julie Vernon, Lou Six in the house. Anne-Marie Thorne from Birmingham. Paul McConnell's and the Warrens are primed. Brilliant. John Mouse Stevens says, I miss my girlfriend Jill so much. Yeah, I know, it's terrible, isn't it? Certainly absence makes the heart grow fonder, as they say. doesn't it? But hopefully it's not going to be for too long, and it's all certainly making us appreciate our family a lot more, isn't it? It's my niece's birthday tomorrow. She's 3, so happy birthday to Charlotte. Sorry I can't be there, but hopefully we'll be able to do something but social distance. But yeah, many happy returns, and love you lots. Dad's in there as well. My dad, Stu and Sarah, they're down in Haywards Heath, and we've got Nikki Gray from Blythe. Brilliant. So the rounds this week, my brother has requested a sports round. I know that sports can be a little bit tricky for most people, so I've just done sports and leisure. So it's sort of sports based, but it's not who won the World Cup in 1950, 1990 or something. Cool. Well, Dave Brown, Matt Stevens says, I miss Jill too, buddy. Okay. Next one, round 2 is general knowledge. Then we've got geography and history, and music's round 4, and then I've got picture round for you on round 5. So we got Miss My Sister, FaceTime quizzing her again with Kimberly Spears. It's brilliant. I mean, the way that everyone's able to still keep in touch with technology is brilliant, isn't it? I did my first ever sort of Zoom call yesterday. I was really, really impressed with it. It was great, just with some friends. It does almost feel like you're doing it for real, doesn't it? So yeah, really, really impressed with it. Anyway, the way to play is really easy. All you need is a pen and paper, or just some way of recording your answers. Like I say, if you just jumped into the chat, please don't put the answers in. It spoils it for everybody else. This is a bit of fun for everybody, and obviously you can Google the answers, but that kind of defeats the object. Right, it is now just coming up for 10 past. So at 10 past we'll stop. We'll move on to round number 1, which is a sports and leisure round. Karen Marie, Clueless from Morecambe, strike again. Hello guys, nice to see you. Thanks so much to you all for tuning into stream. It really does mean a lot. Like I say, if there's only one of you, I'd still do it. And I'm planning on still doing the Sunday stream on a Sunday. Susie says she does Zoom with her rock choir. Yeah, I know, it's brilliant, isn't it? Absolutely brilliant. I was blown away by it. You know, normally with these messaging systems, it goes all garbled and doesn't work, but it works really, really well. I'm really impressed with it. Great, so it's 10 past now, so we'll move on to the first round. So if you get your pens and papers at the ready, just a quick shout out to my brother who's lent me all this kit. So if you are thinking of live streaming an event, or you know anybody that's thinking of live streaming an event, here's his details up here. It's info@ce8 limited. If you fire him over an email, it's all his kit. I've got him to thank for this, otherwise it'd be a bit tricky, or I'll be doing it on my laptop on my at home. So it's a lot better. Hope you all agree. Cool, another quick shout out. So Renette Elson, a few teams here from Alcon in Lancashire. Brilliant. Everyone all over the UK. We've even had somebody from the US tuning in as well. Right, so are you ready? Let's get into round number 1. So round number 1 is sports and leisure. And without much further ado, let's get into it. So question number 1. What colour is the 8 ball in a game of pool? What colour is an 8 ball in a game of pool? We shouldn't have too many difficulties with that. Do you remember the 8 ball that you used to get that predicted the future? Gave suitably dubious or ambiguous answers, same as the horoscope. So question number 2, in athletics, which event might use a Fosbury flop? Caused a real stir when he did this. Nobody was expecting it. But in athletics, in which athletics event might you use a Fosbury flop? Question number 3 is for all you F1 fans or anybody that likes racing. What does a black flag signify in motor racing? What does a black flag signify in motor racing? Question number 3. What occurs on the glorious 12th? 12th. Again, nobody's really sure if that's going to happen again. Well, this year, I think it probably will. But what occurs on the glorious 12th? Question number 4. What is the period of play in a game of polo called? Don't know if there's any polo fans out there. Probably wear polo, Ralph Lauren. But what's the period of play in a game of polo called? Don't know if you saw Pretty Woman. Question number 5. In which sport is the Davis Cup contested? Question number 5. In which sport is the Davis Cup contested? If you don't know, you probably have a guess. Question number 6. What do you call a boxer who leads with his right hand? Most boxers obviously lead with their left, but some obviously lead with their right. There's a film with the same name. What do you call a boxer who leads with his right hand? Question number 7. Which Briton came last in the 1988 Olympic ski jump finals? A bit of a national hero. And there was a film about him as well. It's a good film. Which Briton came last in the 1988 Olympic ski jump finals? Question number 8. What number is often called clickety-click in a game of bingo? Question number 8. What number is often called clickety-click in a game of bingo? Don't think there's any bingo fans out there. Which made a bit of a comeback. Bingo. Question number 9. In which sport is the Canadian Wayne Gretzky an all-time great? Question number 9. In which sport is the Canadian Wayne Gretzky an all-time great? And finally, question number 10. Which sport takes place in a velodrome? Question number 10, to end round number 1. Which sport takes place in a velodrome? Okay, yeah, sorry, I think the questions have got out of sync there a little bit. So I've got 2 question 3s by mistake. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, but it should be correct. Apologies for that. Yeah, there's still 10 questions, but I think the numbers wrong. I'll try and modify that as we go. But yeah, this is question number 1. What colour is an 8-ball in a game of pool? Question number 2. Which athletics event might use a Fosbury flop? Question number 3. What does a black flag signify in motor racing? This is question number 4. What occurs on the glorious 12th? Question number 5. This is, what is the period of play in a game of polo called? Question number 6. In which sport is the Davis Cup contested? Question number, actually I've got 11 questions, so you've got a freebie here. What do you call a boxer who leads with his right? Question number 8, which Briton came last in the 1988 Olympic ski jump finals? Question number 9, what number is often called clickety-click in a game of bingo? Question number 10, in which sport is the Canadian Wayne Gretzky an all-time great? And question number 11, so we've got a little bonus question here, not to worry. Which sport takes place in a velodrome? So just while we're here, I'll try and change that quickly so that it looks correct. Just bear with me one moment. But yeah, if you just top up your answers, and then we'll move on, just so that when we go on, it doesn't cause too much confusion. So I'm just doing this on the fly. Sorry, 6, 7. Sorry about that. I didn't spot that one. It's the first mistake I've made so far. So, one sec. Nearly there. There we go. All sorted there. Great. Right. So let's move on to round number 2. Thanks for pointing that out. Not that it really makes too much difference, but thanks for letting me know. Right. So on to round number 2. Round number 2 is general knowledge. You couldn't have a quiz without a general knowledge round. So question number 1, in which month would you go to watch Trooping of the Colour? Question number 1, in which month would you do Trooping of the Colour? I'm not sure if that's going to happen this year. I think my brother's got 11 out of 11 there. Sports his thing, works for Sky Sports, so you'd expect him to do pretty good in that one. This is going to stay up a little bit longer than usual, just because the pressed it a bit late. Question number 2, from which plant is opium derived? Question number 2, which plant is opium derived? Question number 3, which toy company was founded by Barbie creator Ruth Handler in 1945? So what's the name of the company that produces the Barbie doll? Question number 4, in The Wizard of Oz, what was the Tin Man looking for? Never actually watched The Wizard of Oz. It's one of those films that's on and I'll watch it for a little bit, but I do like a black and white, but I haven't seen it. In The Wizard of Oz, what was the Tin Man looking for? Question number 5, what's the name of the Chinese medical treatment that involves needles? Hardly anyone in the world likes a needle, do they? But if you're a sucker for punishment, you could go in and have this treatment. What is the name of Chinese medical treatment that involves needles? I'm told it doesn't hurt, but I've never tried it. It's supposed to be really, really good for all sorts of ailments. Most doctors are trained in it now, including a friend of mine. Question number 6. What slang words link a sausage and an old car? Question 6. What slang words links a sausage and an old car? Question 7. What was the maiden name of Victoria Beckham? She's been Victoria Beckham for so long, everyone's forgotten what she was originally called. But what was her maiden name before she was Victoria Beckham? Caused a bit of an outroar because she applied to the government for furlough payment when they're saying we should be paying out of your own pocket, but it's a business at the end of the day, isn't it? What was her maiden name before she was Victoria Beckham? Question 8, which company's advertising campaigns features the slogan, finger licking good? Haven't really been able to get any fast food recently. But it looks like they're going to start opening up again soon for delivery only. Which company's advertising campaign features the slogan, finger licking good? Question number 9, which unit of measurement is longer, a metre or a yard? So if you don't know, it's 50-50, isn't it? Which unit of measurement is longer, a metre or a yard? And question number 10, finally, who played the role of Mary in the 1998 film There's Something About Mary? Classic film. I think the hair gel scene is the one that everyone remembers. Who played the role of Mary in the 1998 film There's Something About Mary? I think that's one of those ones I might go and watch again. It's a brilliant film. Got the numbers right that time. So that's the end of round number 2. I'll just recap the answers for you. So in what month would you go and watch The Trooping of the Colour? Question number 2, which plant is opium derived? Question 3, which toy company was founded by the Barbie creator Ruth Handler in 1945? Again, have a guess at that if you don't know. Question 4, The Wizard of Oz, what was the wizard looking for? What was the Tin Man looking for? Question 5, what is the name of the Chinese medical treatment that involves needles? Question 6, what slang word links a sausage and an old car? Question 7, what was the maiden name of Victoria Beckham? Question 8, which company's advertising campaign features the slogan, finger licking good? Question 9, which unit of measurement is longer, a metre or a yard? And question number 10, who played the role of Mary in the 1998 film There's Something About Mary? Brilliant. So that's the end of round number 2. Moving on to round 3, which is geography and history. Then at the end of this round, we'll go back and answer the rounds 1, 2 and 3, and then do a quick break and put your answers up, or the scores on screen, and then we'll move on to 4 and 5. So round number 3, geography and history. So the maple leaf is the national symbol of which country? The maple leaf is the national symbol of which country? Question number 2. Which city in the USA was the intended destination of the Titanic in 1912? Question 2. Which city in the USA was the intended destination of the Titanic in 1912? Interesting fact for you, the word posh comes from people that used to cruise because they would get cabins on the port on the way out, starboard on the way home to get the sun. Port out, starboard home spells posh, so that's why you were called posh. Question number 3. What is the highest mountain in Great Britain? Question number 3. What is the highest mountain in Great Britain? Bonus point if you know the height, the actual height. Question number 4. What is the name of the galaxy that we live in? We're all made up of stardust, aren't we? From the stars, but what's the name of the galaxy that we live in? Question number 5. Which former Monty Python star went around the world in 80 days? This is a great series. We had it on VHS when we used to watch it all the time. Which former Monty Python star went around the world in 80 days? He did many other adventures as well. Seems like a really, really nice guy, really funny. Just a nice guy to be around. Question number 6. What is the now capital of the country Vietnam? Question number 6. What is now the capital of the country Vietnam? Paranoid about the right number of questions now. I'll name them correctly. I must have just pasted one in. Question number 7. What was the name of the legendary home of King Arthur? Excalibur was his sword, but what was the name of the legendary home of King Arthur? Question number 8. Who is the author of the Canterbury Tales? So if you're finding it all a little bit easy, you might find that one slightly tricky, so that will maybe divide things a bit. But who is the author of the Canterbury Tales? I think it's pretty much required reading if you're English lit, or indeed English these days, along with Lord of the Flies and 1984, etc. But that's not who wrote it. But question number 9. What name is given to a Red Indian's war axe? Question number 9. What name is given to a Red Indian's war axe? And finally, for question number 10, from what country does the keep fit discipline of yoga originate? I'm sure there's a few yoga aficionados out there at the moment doing it from home. But whereabouts does the discipline originate? I don't know if you saw that documentary on Bikram yoga. He was a character, always a character, isn't he? What country does the keep fit discipline of yoga originate? A lot of people have a pilgrimage there to learn how to become a yogi. I've never done it. I've been told it's like doing martial arts with yourself. Right, just to recap the questions for round number 3. So the maple leaf is a symbol of which country? In which city in the USA was the intended destination of the Titanic in 1912? Question 3, what's the highest mountain in Great Britain? Question 4, what is the name of the galaxy that we live in? Question number 5, which former Monty Python star went around the world in 80 days? Question 6, what is the now capital of the country, Vietnam? Question 7, what was the name of the legendary home of King Arthur? Question 8, who is the author of the Canterbury Tales? Question number 9, what name is given to a Red Indian's war axe? And question number 10, from what country does the keep fit discipline of yoga originate? Excellent. Right, I'll just let you finalise your answers there, and then we'll go back and give you the answers to rounds 1, 2 and 3. We'll take a short break, and or sort of 4 or 5 minute break, put your answers up, and then do rounds 4 and 5. And we're doing pretty good for time. Hopefully finish just after 9. So if you've got anything you want to watch on terrestrial TV, I hope you managed to make that, although I'm not watching any. I don't think I've switched it on since all this has started. Right, so round number 1 then. What colour is the 8 ball in a game of pool? It is black, of course. That's probably a bit of an open goal. Nice easy one for you just to ease you in. Question number 2, in which athletics event might you use a Fosbury flop? It was the high jump. It caused a massive stir when he did it, but now it's obviously the de facto way of doing the high jump. They used to do a scissor kick before. It's impossible. Question 3, what does a black flag signify in motor racing? Driver disqualified. Haven't seen one of them in Formula 1 for a while. Question number 4, what occurs on the glorious 12th? It is the start of the grouse shooting, or the red grouse shooting season. So start of the shooting season's fine. 12th of August is when that happens. Biggest day in the shooting calendar, not that I've ever done it. Question number 5, what is the period of play in a game of polo called? It's a chukker. Strange, isn't it? Question number 6, in which sport is the Davis Cup contested? It's tennis. Question number 7, what would you call a boxer who leads with his right? Southpaw. There's a film called Southpaw, really recommend watching it. I think it's Jake Gyllenhaal, really, really good film. Question 8, which Briton came last in the 1988 Olympic ski jump finals? It was Eddie the Eagle Edwards. I remember this guy. But yeah, what a hero. Question number 9, what number is often called clickety-click in a game of bingo? 66. Clickety-click 66. Question number 10, in which sport is the Canadian Wayne Gretzky an all-time great? It is, of course, the ice hockey. And question number 11, because we got the numbers wrong, so you got this round's obviously out of 11. Which sport takes place in a velodrome? It is cycling. Obviously, you've got the velodrome after the Olympic Games up at the Olympic Park in Bow. So, yeah, it's a great place to go cycling if you like your racing cycling. Right, so I'll give you the answers to round number 2, which was general knowledge. So, in which month would you go to watch Trooping of the Colour? It is June, so next month. I'm not sure if that's going to be an option, but I hope so. Question 2, from which plant is opium derived? It's poppies. Grown a lot in Afghanistan, etc. Question 3, which toy company was founded by Barbie creator Ruth Handler in 1945? It was Mattel. Question number 4, in The Wizard of Oz, what was the Tin Man looking for? He was looking for a heart. Had no heart, wanted a heart. Question number 5, what is the name of the Chinese medical treatment that involves needles? Acupuncture. I don't know if any of you have ever had it. I'm told it's really, really good. Solves all sorts of ailments like headaches, stress, all sorts of things. But yeah, it's supposed to be amazing. And apparently it doesn't hurt, but I've never tried it. Question number 6, what slang word links sausage to an old car? It's a banger, of course. Question number 7, what was the maiden name of Victoria Beckham? Did you get this one? I'm sure you're racking your brain going, I can't remember. It was Victoria Adams before she was Victoria Beckham, but of course, we all know her as Victoria Beckham now, don't we? Question number 8, which company's advertising campaign features the slogan, finger licking good? I'm sure you all got this. KFC or Kentucky Fried Chicken. They don't call themselves Kentucky Fried Chicken anymore, it's just KFC. But yeah, I haven't been able to get that for a while. Not that's been a great thing for me. Question number 9. Which unit of measurement is longer, a metre or a yard? There's a bit of a 50-50, but it is in fact a metre. It's a yard is 1.0361, so a yard's just longer. A metre's just longer than a yard. And question number 10. Who played the role of Mary in the 1998 film There's Something About Mary? That was Cameron Diaz. Brilliant film. Good. So on to round number 3, which was geography and history. So the maple leaf is the national symbol of which country? It's, of course, Canada. Question number 2. Which city in the USA was the intended destination of the Titanic in 1912? It was New York. Well, of course, it never made there. Question number 3. What is the highest mountain in Great Britain? And you get a bonus point if you know the actual elevation, so you could have had a bit of a stab at this. Ben Nevis, so it's 1,345 metres. I've never been up it. I've been up Snowdon, but not Ben Nevis. Question number 4. What is the name of the galaxy that we live in? It's the Milky Way. Question number 5. Which former Monty Python star went around the world in 80 days? Keep saying 90, I don't know why. Michael Palin. Question number 6. What is the now capital of the country Vietnam? It's Hanoi. Question 7. What was the name of the legendary home of King Arthur? It was Camelot. Obviously that's named the National Lottery's governing bodies, Camelot as well. Question 8. Who is the author of the Canterbury Tales? Might have tricked a few of you, but just to mix it up a bit. Geoffrey Chaucer, the Chaucer Tales, or Canterbury Tales. Sorry, question number 9. What name is given to a Red Indian's war axe? It is a tomahawk. And question number 10. From what country does the Keep Fit discipline of yoga originate? It is India. Brilliant. So I hope you got on okay in that. Let me know how you got on in the chat overall. John Mount Stevens says he's doing so well. That's good. Chris, my brother's just saying he was doing well, but the little one now needs attention. So hope she is okay. John Mount Stevens says Papa's Fish and Chip Shop in Western Supermare is open for business. That's good. Yeah, I think I've seen a few businesses are putting it up. So Dave Brown, 1 metre is 1.093 yards. Did I get that one wrong? I think I might have got that wrong. So Sasha Berry's got 29. Bev Page 1 has got 10 out of 10. I don't know what round that was in. Haley's got 25. That's brilliant. Lindsay Nobbs got 17 out of 30. Wendy Ritchie's 28. Annette's got 26 out of 31. I think you may be right with the yard might be further. I have to look that up. Richard now 29 out of 31. That's brilliant. Laura Lush, the groin lizards have got 30. Team Spaniel are doing well so far. That's good. Bev Page Swan's got 32 out of 32. That's brilliant. Wow, you did really well. Maybe I've made this too easy. Angela Laycott's playing with her besties. Simon and Paula here scored 25. That's amazing. Susie Bradley says she got 21. Sport let me down. Karen Marie got 19. Who else we got? Karen Stafford's got 28. We'll restart in about 3 or 4 minutes. I'll let you just use the facilities or recharge your glasses if you're having a drink at the same time. Whatever it is that you're doing. Who we got? Jane. Just try and get most of this is from Facebook, so I'm sure you can already see what's coming up. But for those of you on YouTube that haven't seen it, you can have a look as well. Susan Carr 26. Susan, Tom and Rich got 27 out of 31. Tell's got 7, 9 and 10. That's brilliant. Annette's 28 out of 31. Need to go and lie down. Why? Doing well. So Clueless has got 19 out of 31. Leslie Dawson has got 13. Hella Cubbin 22. Michael Tate's 26. Karen Stafford 29. Wow, this is pretty good. I think we've got a fairly good spread there. Marie Derry has got 25 to 31. Best score to date. That's brilliant. Renette Elson 26 for our office. Are you doing it remote working sort of thing? Leslie Dawson's got, I don't know what kind of face that is because the emojis don't come up properly on my screen. I think I've got to install the emoji keyboard on here, but yeah. But I hope you're all doing okay and enjoying it. I'll restart in about 2 or 3 minutes. The next round is going to be music, and then after that it'll be a picture round again because they're pretty popular. So yeah, was I going to say? Yeah, we'll be live streaming Wednesdays, obviously at 8 o'clock, and the next one will be on Sunday at 8 o'clock. If you're enjoying the stream and you want to see some more, do give us a thumbs up. Really appreciate the love, and also if you're on Facebook, if you could follow the page, that'd be really, really helpful. Just help us know that we're getting along good as well. And if you do subscribe, if you want to see more content like this. Who else we got? So Warren's got 27 out of 31. Well on Warren. Misunderstood says she's not doing so well at all. Where's Caroline Hurst? I haven't seen in there. She didn't. She's saying it was a bit tricky for her last time. Maybe she's not put it up because that's Frank Holliday's 32 out of 32 from Adam Stemmer Moore. Brilliant. That's fantastic. Wow, you guys are doing really good. Renette Wilson says, yep, it's works quiz night. That's great. Whereabouts are you guys whereabouts are you working? Yeah, because Sundays are traditionally the nights for quizzes, aren't they? That's certainly when I used to do them. Debbie and Phil have got 25 out of 31. Brilliant. But I hope you're all coping okay. I think I've sort of gotten used to it now. I've just had a little socially distanced film with my neighbour. We watched Notting Hill together and had our dinner, so it was really nice. It just breaks things up a little bit. But yeah, I hope you're not all too isolated and all doing really, really well. Right, so that seems to be about a natural end to everybody's scores. Well done to everybody. Hope you found the difficulty level around about right. And apologies to those of you that have found it too easy. But Caroline's got 24. Yeah, you're doing good, Caroline. That's really good. That's it's getting in there. So Caroline's a vet down in Bristol. We used to go to school together. Right, brilliant. So, sorry, you see that. Let's move on to the next round of the quiz, which is the music round. Everyone seems to enjoy the music round. So Stephen Ver's got 27 out of 31. Brilliant. Right, let's move on to round number 4. And then we should be finished on time around about 9 o'clock. So, question number 1. In which country music star was known as the Man in Black? Brilliant songs. I really enjoy his stuff. Quite dark, but very, very classic voice. Which country music star was known as the Man in Black? Question number 2. Who helped out Take That on their 1993 UK #1 single, Relight My Fire? What a classic song that was. Good fun. I was a secret Take That fan because it wasn't cool at school to admit that you liked Take That. But I did like their songs. Who helped out Take That in the 1993 UK #1 single, Relight My Fire? I think it reignited their career a little bit as well. Question number 3. What pop singer is known as the Material Girl? Question number 3. What pop singer is known as the Material Girl? Question number 4. What did Freddie Mercury attribute his enhanced vocal range to? Now, if you've seen the film Bohemian Rhapsody, he mentions this out singularly, that's why I remember it. But what did Freddie Mercury attribute his enhanced vocal range to? Question number 5. Who was rocketed to superstardom in 1998 by the hit single Baby One More Time? It was the video as well. It's quite risque for those times. What who was rocketed to superstardom in 1998 by the hit single Baby One More Time? Question number 6. What is the name of Eminem's alter ego? Goes by another name. Question number 7. All the leaves are brown, and all the leaves are brown again, and the sky's grey, and the sky's grey. What's those lyrics? What's the name of the song and the artist? So if you only get one of them, it's a half point. All the leaves are brown, repeated, and the sky's grey, repeated. What's the name of that classic song? Must admit, when I saw it, I listened to it again today. Really cool song. Question number 8. Who left the group Clannad in 1981 to pursue a solo career? Now lives a somewhat recluse life, apparently, on her own. Who left the group Clannad in 1981 to pursue a solo career? Gotta say, I love the music. Clannad, do you remember the song Robin Hood? Quite eerie. It was really good though. Question number 9. Which Beatle was walking barefoot over the zebra crossing on the Beatles' Abbey Road album cover? That'll get you thinking. Or you'll just know it. If you don't know again, have a guess. Which of the Beatles was walking barefoot over the zebra crossing on the Beatles' Abbey Road album cover? Classic photo, that, wasn't it? That's what I think about when I think of the Beatles. It's that album cover. And question number 10, finally. What rock star was trying to bite the head off a bat in a concert when the bat decided to bite back? Fairly famous guy. Question number 10. What rock star was trying to bite the head off a bat in concert when the bat decided to bite back? Good, that's the end of round number 4. Hope you got on okay there. Wasn't too tricky. So question number 1, which country music star was known as the Man in Black? Question number 2, who helped out on Take That on their 1993 UK #1 single, Relight My Fire? Question number 3, what pop singer is known as the Material Girl? Question 4, what did Freddie Mercury attribute his enhanced vocal range to? Question number 5, who was rocketed to superstardom in 1998 by the hit single Baby One More Time? Question number 6, what is the name of Eminem's alter ego? Question number 7, all the leaves are brown, all the leaves are brown, all the sky's grey, and the sky's grey. What's the name of the song and the band? Question number 8, who left the group Clannad in 1981 to pursue a solo career? Question number 9, which of the Beatles was walking barefoot over the zebra crossing on the Beatles' Abbey Road album cover? Question number 10, what rock star was trying to bite the head off a bat in concert when the bat decided to bite back? Good, it's the end of round number 4. We'll move on to the picture round now. So again, I've mixed it up a little bit. There's a few celebrities, a couple of logos and stuff like that. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. Like I said, it's going to be up for 30 seconds each image. And then at the end, it'll give you 5 seconds to see each question again. And then after the end of this round, I'll give you the answers and we can all bay for bragging rights. Okay, you ready? Let's go. So who's this British comedian and actor? This British comedian and actor. Question number 2. Who's this famous cartoon character? Slightly controversial guy. I do like this cartoon. What's the name of this famous cartoon character? Question number 3. What's the name of this US rock star? Or what's the name of this American rock star? Question number 4. What's the name of this American actress? What's the name of this American actress? Question number 5. What's the name of this bridge? I'm sure you know this one in all its glory. What's the name of this famous bridge? More suicides off there than any other bridge in the world, apparently. Question number 6. Who's this famous US CEO? Who's this famous US CEO? Question number 6. Question number, I think I messed up the questions again. This is question number 7. What's the name of this logo for which car company? What's the name of this? What company is this logo from? And what's this company's logo? This famous company. And finally, question number 10. Who's this famous celebrity rock star? Okay, I'll just give you, what's the name of this famous comedian? What's the name of this famous cartoon character? Who's this famous rock star? Who's this actress? What's the name of this bridge? Who's this CEO? What's the name of this car company's Well, what's the name of this car company? What logo is that from? What company's logo is this? What's the name of this company's logo? And finally, what's the name of this famous rock star? Good. Apologies, I got the... I just missed out one of the guys there, so I had to kind of do that on the fly there. I didn't bring in one of the images, so that's why I was a tiny bit flustered there. So that's the end of the quiz questions. We'll go back and I'll give you the answers now, and we can go through to the bragging rights. Right, so round number 4 was music, so I'll give you the answers to the music round. Which country music star was known as the Man in Black? That was Johnny Cash. Apparently, a hemorrhoid company contacted him asking to use the song "Ring of Fire" as one of their logos, and he politely declined. Question number 2: Who helped out Take That on their 1993 UK #1 single "Relight My Fire"? It was Lulu. Reinvigorated her career a little bit. Question number 3: What pop singer is known as the Material Girl? Of course, it was Madonna. Question number 4: What did Freddie Mercury attribute to his enhanced vocal range? It's because he had extra teeth in his mouth. So yeah, if you watch the film, really, really good. The actor that plays him is fantastic. Question 5: Who was rocketed to superstardom in 1998 by the hit single "Baby One More Time"? It was Britney Spears. Question number 6: What's the name of Eminem's alter ego? It's Slim Shady. So whenever he's rapping as Slim Shady, it's always very dark and not very nice. Apparently he was supposed to join a rap group called D12, but they could only get 6 of them to join. So they all had to invent alter egos so that there was 12 of them, so to speak. So that was his alter ego. Question number 7: All the Leaves Are Brown, All the Leaves Are Brown, etc., etc. What's the name of the song? Brilliant song, California Dreaming by the Mamas and the Papas. Question number 8: Who left the group Clannad in 1981 to pursue a solo career? That was Enya. Like I say, she lives a sort of reclusive life now in Ireland. Doesn't really see anybody. So yeah, fabulously wealthy, but life of isolation. I'm sure this isn't affecting her too much. Which of the Beatles was walking barefoot over the zebra crossing on the Beatles album Abbey Road cover? Again, if you didn't know, go for the most obvious. It's Paul McCartney. And question number 10: What rock star was trying to bite the head off a bat in a concert when the bat decided to bite back? It was Ozzy Osbourne. I'm sure you probably got that one. Great, right, so I'll give you the answers to the picture round now. So who's this famous comedian and actor? Love him or hate him? It's Russell Brand. Question number 2: What's the name of this famous cartoon character? Peter Griffin, Family Guy. You might have known the cartoon, maybe not the name, what his name is, or it would have been on the tip of your tongue anyway. Question number 3: I'm going to get the question numbers out of sync, but I'm sure you've got them correct. This is Buddy Holly. Died tragically in an aircraft accident. The aircraft was actually called American Pie, and that's why the song American Pie was sort of homage to his aircraft. Question 4: what's the name of this American actress? It's Pamela Anderson. Probably got that. She was big in the 90s, wasn't she? Didn't do too much afterwards, but yeah, she's a bit of an activist now. What's the name of this bridge? I'm sure you got this. It's the Golden Gate Bridge. In the same vein, what's the name of this famous CEO? It's from around this area, the Silicon Valley. That's Steve Jobs, the late Steve Jobs, the CEO of Apple. What's the name of this car company's logo? Probably got that one. I kind of, when it's slipping up, I nearly gave it away. So apologies if I did. It's Citroen. Next question. What's the name of this logo? That's PlayStation. Sony PlayStation. What's the name of this company's logo? It's Quicksilver. Surfing brand or lifestyle brand, whatever you want to call it. But it's been going strong for years and years and years. And who's this famous rock star? Of course, Bob Geldof. Brilliant. So that is pretty much the end of the quiz for this evening. If you want to pop your answers up into the chat. Yeah, so a few people putting answers in the chat there. Well, apologies for that. I haven't really got any control over that. But yeah, next time, if you could refrain from doing that, that'd be really, really helpful. Bev says, thanks very much. But yeah, pop the answers that you got. I'll try and get as many of you up on screen. We'll be restreaming again on Sunday at 8 p.m. like we are every week until this is over. But hope you enjoyed that one. Didn't find it too easy or too hard, or just about right. But yeah, like I say, let me know how you get on. Also, big thanks to my brother for lending me all this kit. So like I say, if you are looking for a streaming solution, do give him, send him a text, or send him an email, info@ce8 limited. What have you got? So Gonzalez 51, thanks so much, pal. That's my pleasure. Webpage Swan got 50 out of 52. Shelley got 47. Wendy Richards 44. That's brilliant. Tina Louise says thank you. That's my pleasure. Thank you to all for tuning in. I know it's your Wednesday evening, and there's probably a few things else you could be doing. Susie Bradley got 14 out of 20. I've probably made that a bit too hard. If you then to 41 out of 51. Great questions. Susie Carr 44. Robbie Critch says thank you. That's honestly, it's my pleasure. Angela Laycott 44. Thanks for our virtual besties. Simon and Paula, we miss you. Jill and Andy got 42. Sue Carter got 44. So yeah, some good scores in there. Really good scores. I hope it wasn't too easy for you, but let's try and keep it there. I'm just trying to keep up with it all comes in at once. Sky says 12 out of 50 did better than last time. Yeah, exactly. But thanks for coming along. I just hope you enjoyed yourself. That's the main thing. Tel got 41. Brian McDonald got 42. She says, no doubt the sister scored higher. A bit of sibling rivalry there. Lynn Sedgley says, second half not as good. Yeah. Dave Stain, 50-51 first time quiz. Wow, that's good. Really good. Well done. Amy J. Taylor, 40 out of 50. 13 out of 20 13 out of 20 in the last two rounds. Caroline Host got 43. Well, that's good. Did good. Rich and Nat Barrett got 44. Great quiz. Many thanks. See you on Sunday. Enjoy the rest of Designated Survivor. I will. I'm really enjoying it. Actually, I'm on season 3 now, so he's sort of campaigning, and his daughter's getting older and everything. And yeah, there we go. McConnell's got 44 out of 51. Same score 3 times in a row. So I don't know if that's got the if you've got managed to have a tiebreaker or anything. So Christian Shepherd got 47. That's great. We've got Frank Halliday said great quiz again. No problems. Really glad you enjoyed it. Got 47 out of 52. So it looks like we got it around about right. But yeah, do let me know how you found the difficulty level. I hope it wasn't too easy or too hard. I know it's all really hard. You're always going to get a skew either side. But yeah, I spent best part of today doing it. So it was good fun. So Dad got 44, went downhill after round 3. Well, that's still a pretty good score, I think. Where does it let you down? Music and the picture round. Yeah, the picture round's really difficult because you don't know who knows who type thing. So I hope it wasn't too tricky. Right, I'm going to let you get on with the rest of your Sunday. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's been my pleasure as always. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and your families stay safe in these times. It looks like we're coming to the end of it. We've got a happy birthday to Tracy from Amy J. Todd. Happy birthday. Hope you have a great day. That's today, I think. Hope you're celebrating in style, indoors, or a virtual celebration. Great. Right, so we're going to be restreaming again on Sunday for another quiz. If you could let your friends know or share it, I really appreciate it. Just try and get a little bit more into club rivalry or into friends or family. It really helped. But brilliant. You guys have been amazing. Thank you all so much for your support. It really does mean a lot. And I'm sort of locked up on my own at the moment. So this is a great kind of escape or a reason to have something to do. Not that I'm going mad, but I'm certainly enjoying doing this. Right, I'm going to sign off. I'm going to let you get on with your Sunday. Thanks so much again. I know I keep saying it, but I really do appreciate all your help. Hope you stay safe, and I'll see you on Sunday at 8 o'clock for another quiz. All the best and take care.